Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with another installment of The Sims 4 Earl Grey in Hot Water, a single father challenge. So we're just counting down the days until Astrid becomes a teenager. I mean, a young adult. I was like, not a child, a teenager, young adult. That's where I'm working my way up. She's just walking around in her bathing suit. The only thing that's sad about that is Brooke won't be a teenager for 13 days, and Astrid has 6 days. So, I don't know. I don't know if we would go in and just see what Brooke would look like aged up to a teenager, or just leave it a mystery. You know? I haven't decided. Like, do I make you guys suffer? Ha 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 ha! Did you want to see her as a teenager? Too bad! Twirling my evil mustache. Because I'm not gonna play, obviously, once Astrid ages up into a young adult. I'm not gonna continue the game. We're not gonna have then focus on Brooke or anything. The whole point of this challenge was Earl Grey raising up a daughter, living in the shack that he was in, building a better house and a better life for her. And, he's already done that. He's been very successful. She has an A in school. You know, they have a beautiful house with all sorts of stuff. And now she's got a family. Like, she's got a stepmom and a stepsister. But, that's perfect with her because she really likes Hannah, and Brooke obviously is like her sister, So let's see something. This is her, half sister. And does it show? Oh, it doesn't show Hannah. Hannah and Earl Grey. Oh, that's right. They haven't gotten married yet. Oh, right. Okay, never mind. I totally forgot that. Somebody got abducted when I was loading the game. Oh, Eliza! Stay out of my house, Eliza. Summer and Wolfgang. Wolfgang and Summer got married. Yeah, I don't know why I just did that. They're not related. They're not related. They're not related. They're not. Can you go to bed? You're tired? You know what? You should probably also go to sleep. We'll just have you go to sleep. Might as well. It's like 12 o'clock. Everybody should go to bed. Then we'll super speed through this until morning. I can't. So I'm still thinking about if I wanna, what I want to do with Brooke. I would love. I mean, it's gonna be. We're never getting university. Let's just face it. We get like one expansion pack a year. We got like 3 years left in The Sims. We already know what next year's EP is going to be, so we got 2 more left, pretty much, at the rate this is going. University will never be one of them. You never know, actually. But I'm really upset because I'm actually at this point debating, like, screw if we don't get university. The LP I was thinking of for university, I could totally do without university. It was just the fact that it kind of revolves around students, But I did that one challenge. I did the Ultimate University Challenge, and they were just high school students, and they went to school and whatever. So, and theoretically, the idea that I had kind of did come from a book. It spurred a really great idea, and I kind of wanted to work with that. So obviously, I mean, I would give credit to that book, and I would tell you guys all of that stuff. I'm not giving too many details away right now, but in that book was the students were teenagers. So I could theoretically do it as with teenagers and do it similar to what I did with the Ultimate University Challenge of the kids go to high school. But I liked the idea if we had university where, okay, then, you could have this household of like 6, 7, whatever, however many I use. Let's say I did 5, right? I don't know if I can handle 8. But let's just say I did 5 or 6, and like you're playing with one of them because the other kids are off in class, and then okay, now they come back from class, and now okay, now this guy's off, and we can play with this person, and it would be a little bit more flexible than okay, all of them are at school. Let's just sit here and twiddle our thumbs, And there'd be a little bit more flexibility, but it wouldn't be the same as just playing with a young adult now, where okay, they're always there. I mean, yes, we could get them jobs, I guess, but I I just feel like having them in an actual college kind of it worked, and I suppose I could work around it and not have them worry about classes and maybe going to work instead of calling it jobs. It would be something, or just do it as teenagers, even though that just, I really wanted it to be more college, so I was really hoping we'd get university because that's always one of the first packs that comes out. It's really one of the first expansion packs that comes out, and it's always driven me crazy because I always hated it. And now I really want it and we'll never get it. And I was like, of course, you know. So I can consider adapting that, trying to figure out a way to do it without university, you know, because I really do like that idea. And then I was just actually thinking it'd be really kind of funny in that respect. I could always, because we're going to end this series before Brooke becomes a teenager, right? So if we did it obviously as young adult, it would be fast forward in the future when she's a young adult. Or if I did it as teenager, it'd be like, oh, when she's a teenager, and then we could put her in that series and she could be one of the students. Because I kind of love doing that. I love tying my games in together, like, hey, this is this sim from this, and I wanted to use, Dinah from my Alice's Adventures in Windenburg, you know, LP in that. And that's kind of why I ended that series when I did. It was because Dinah had aged up to a young adult. So it was like, okay, now she would be going to college. So when we get university, it'd be awesome to then start up with her because I really wanted to use her for that. So, we could always just fake it. I mean, there's a lot of people who do kind of sorority things or LPs that involve college students, revolve around things like that. And they either do schools with teenagers like that, or, they just continue the way they were and just don't have actual classes or anything. I mean, and we could just have them have jobs and pretend while they're at work that they're in class. Like, oh, this sim, they're going to class to become a doctor, and that's why they're going to the doctor career or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, maybe that kind of a thing, I guess. I mean, I can consider it. I'm not really ready to start that, especially because we have the Trailer Park Teens going right now. And that was kind of put in place to kind of fill the void until we got expansion pack notification. Because, well, I mean, it was supposed to be earlier this year, and then it was supposed to be like maybe September or October, when it was coming out, and now there's rumors that it won't be coming out till next year. And I don't know. All I heard was someone saying, oh, well, they already said it wasn't coming out till next year. I'm gonna rage kick someone in the nutsack because what in the hell? That's ridiculous. It's already ridiculous how limited content we have, and I've, whined about this enough. But really? Seriously? Oh my god, guys. Why do you hate us? Why? They hate us. They are sadomasochists, and they just want to destroy our lives. Like, seriously, aren't you supposed to be going to school? Oh, no, not yet. Okay. I saw someone walking outside, and I don't know. Who the hell was walking outside? Oh, maybe it was Earl walking into the bathroom, and I just thought it was the door to the... I don't know. Crazy. So, we're gonna have you come out here and do this. Come out here. Okay, that one's actually good. We need to water these. Come here and water your plants. Why can't I tend garden? I still can't tend garden yet? Oh, good lord, Earl. Could you jack this skill up a little bit? Where's he going? He came out of the house and is... What is he doing? Earl. Earl, you have kids. Lay off the smack. Oh, I forgot we got him a job. Aw. Hi, birdies! That look kind of fake, but it's okay. Just don't zoom in real close. Don't zoom in real close because they look a little scary if you think about it. That's alright, Alright, so everyone's off to school. He's going to be going to work shortly, which is good. What time do you have to work? Oh, we froze. We froze. 8 hours. Okay, so you're good. So we'll just kind of follow Hannah around and see what she do. Oh yeah, so my whole thought is, well, I don't even know. I was just ranting about the lack of expansion packs, I think. It's just upsetting, like if that, because I've never seen anywhere where somebody said it wasn't coming out till next year. We just know that we're not going to get a notification about it like at Gamescom like we did last year, because that was a royal flop. And I can understand them not wanting to repeat that. Like, oh yeah, let's announce an expansion pack coming out in October that, oh no, I'm sorry, wait, it's not ready yet. And like, you know what I mean? Like, I can kind of understand that. Like, I get that, and I can't begrudge them not wanting to tell us before they know and they have a set date. Oh my god, is this wall not painted? Oh my god, this hasn't been. I am so glad I noticed this, because if we had finished this challenge and this wall wasn't painting, we would have failed. That is a royal fail. That just broke the bank. We are such a failure as a father. I'm kidding. But you know what I mean. So I can understand that. And and I can understand that their marketing team is just awful. Like, awful. They need to stop giving it to the interns. Especially when those interns aren't marketing interns. I'm just saying. But, so I can understand that, and I can't begrudge them that. I mean, yes, it's eye roll worthy. Like, oh my god, are you freaking kidding me? Like, whatever. You're so bad at this. I mean, but I can understand that, and I can say, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna get all pissed off because we don't have a notification. But it's disheartening when, it's like, yeah, we're gonna do quarterly trailers, and you're like, yeah, and the quarterly teaser only had backyard stuff and the nanny. So what you're saying is we're not getting anything for months. I hate you guys. Like, I just like that's what it is. She has asked her to run the class. Let's follow the plan. Performance loss? What the hell? Hey! Yeah, let's go. Why not? We're half hungry and... Yay! I like that. Okay, that's pretty cool. So I changed all their phone colors because, why not? We have this option, so we might as well do it. And it actually... Okay, I'm not really thrilled about this. I mean, it's a free thing, so I really shouldn't complain, but it wasn't working properly, but that I figured out it was a mod, so I feel bad for bitching about how bad it was. But it works now, and everything's fine, and the UI is great. But I do like the fact that if I change, like, her phone color, like I changed hers to a green color, and that's what it shows up when somebody calls her. I like that. That's good. That's a nice touch as opposed to, is she tense because she's outdoors? I like it that it's not, you know what I mean? Like, this isn't just it shows up when they call, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so can we... Actually, let's request table. Let's request this outdoor table. I don't know, we're going with a dead woman to breakfast because she asked us to breakfast, so... Whatever, we're gonna go with her. But, so... That was a lot of... But haha. Sorry. I'm just sad about the lack of content. I really am. But it is what it is. Kind of forget where exactly my point was going with that. You're really sitting next to each other? That's bizarre, but okay. You know what? I don't really think we should order for her because, one, why are we paying for her? She invited us. And two, this does not seem... Okay, we're having breakfast. So let's order a cappuccino for us. You know what? We'll also order a cappuccino for what's-her-face. Fine. $14 for a cappuccino. What the hell? A silent film. That's so cute. I love the umbrellas in these drinks, can I just say? Like, these drinks and their umbrellas. I love umbrellas and drinks, and I just like the fact that they put umbrellas in drinks. This is not a good place for breakfast. This woman is weird. She wanted to come here for breakfast. This is probably because it's the only restaurant that I have down in town. We're just gonna get this. We could have had that egg thing, and we should have had that egg thing. At least it's an egg. I was like, we need a diner or something here. She's like, hey, you want to go to this fancy joint for breakfast? Yes, I would love to have brisket and steak for breakfast. Okay. I know some people have steak for breakfast. You know, you have like steak and eggs and stuff. I don't, because I'm not a steak person. I like steak only one certain way, and it's only when my dad grills it outside and has it marinated in the certain sauce. It's like the only way I like steak. It's weird. But I love it when I get to that point. But I also like some people like chicken for breakfast, and I'm like, no, I can't do chicken for breakfast. I don't know why. I can't. I can't do chicken for breakfast. Like, I can't. And I know I live in the South, but chicken and waffles, don't you even. Don't you even. You back away from me with that. Get away from me with that and your grits. You get out of here. You get out of here with that stuff. Don't get me wrong, waffles are delicious, but chicken and waffles, I don't know. I don't know about, no. It's just weird. And that's my rant. There you go. I love the fact this is obviously formal wear, so she's dressed up for breakfast, eating weird shit. And having breakfast in a fancy gown. Whatever. I like this restaurant. It's pretty cute. It's just funny that it's fancy for breakfast. Again, breakfast. It makes me want waffles or pancakes. I want pancakes. I always want pancakes. The Sims always makes me want pancakes because I'm always like, my Sims are always making pancakes. I'm like, I want pancakes. Here's your order. It looks really cute. I like the experimental food. We're having a cappuccino with this. That's probably not. We probably should have just had a cocktail, but the clover salad. I love how the experimental food is exactly like real world fancy food, where it's like, I just spent $70 on this, and it's like this tiny little 1-inch cube, and you're like, oh, on this plate, and the plate is like really fancy, but it's my food that I'm paying for is like a cube, like a Tic Tac weighs more and probably like has more sustenance than this food. And a Tic Tac is cheaper by the box, man. So, you know, I'm going to a fancy. It's like, anybody ever watch RuPaul's Drag Race? When like they have the like conversations with RuPaul like later on in the season, and like they always have like lunch with Ru, and it's like literally a bowl of Tic Tacs. And like every once in a while, Ru will put out like, here's your serving, and put a Tic Tac on the plate. And like, that's what they're eating for lunch. I always find that very amusing because that's not the focus. It's supposed to be them like having a one-on-one conversation with her, but it's just funny. It's just like, gonna put that Tic Tac on that plate and don't eat too much. Like, it's just funny. I just thought of that because it's funny. All right, just laugh. Whatever, you guys. I'm gonna go sit in the corner and sulk. I'm kidding. Maybe a little bit. So, okay, let's see. Does she like this food? Let's see, what does our friend think? She seems to be cool with it. She's like, yeah, this is pretty good. Sour clover salad. Let's see, what do we think? What do we think, Hannah? She's like, yeah, I dig this. I dig this a lot. Hey, get out of my way, lady. Yeah, okay, we picked a good... She's like, yeah, this is good, this is good. I mean, it's not... Granted, okay, it's afternoon now. It's 1:30. It's good enough time for lunch. So perfect. Of course, now we're spending a lot of money taking this lady out to lunch, but whatever. She's like, yeah, this is pretty cool. This is pretty good. I like that. The black plate's fancy. I like that a lot. So yeah, they're chilling out, eating their whatever brisket and sour clover salad. I do wish they could cook these recipes, but I mean, I guess it's kind of nice that they can cook it like after eating an experimental dish. If they have a certain cooking skill and that stove, then they can do it. It's like, I do wish they could do it on regular stoves, but I kind of understand why it's a special dish. You have to have special equipment. But I do like that it is kind of like, oh, if you really want your sim to, say, be really good at cooking and have all the skill, that this is now an additive where you can go and try these experimental dishes and try new things. And like now they can go home and cook this as opposed to just cooking everything. You know, if they just allowed like, oh yeah, I can go home and at level 5 I can cook all this stuff, it wouldn't be as much fun. There wouldn't be as much of a achievement to it. Like, there's me who wants it, like, I just want to be able to do it and I don't have to go out and hunt it down in order to do it, but at the same time, I'm like, I kind of like that I have to hunt it down. It gives me something to do. Not that I'm ever going to actually do it, but I'm just saying. Like, if I cared enough, give me something to do. And I mean, I know I complain about Dine Out. I don't particularly, I like the fact that now we can go to a restaurant and hang out with our friends and stuff. So this is kind of cool. People invite us out and, oh, okay, cool. I don't have to cook. But yeah, I mean, you know, to me, it's like, it's not really, it doesn't take the place of a lot of the other stuff that I'd like to see. Or the lack of expansion packs, honestly. Like, because I really do feel like this is something that should have been included in Get to Work, you know? I really don't see why, like, this, adding this into Get to Work does not seem to me like, oh, well, that would have been like doubling the amount. It's like, well, you know, but for what we got, I kind of feel like, I don't know. But again, I'm not really good. I really shouldn't say like, oh, we don't get any content in the expansion packs, because what we're getting in the expansion packs, like say Get to Work or Get Together, obviously the only two we have, could very well be comparable to an expansion pack in The Sims 3. We could be getting more content in one of these expansion packs than we did in The Sims 3. I can't really judge that because I don't really remember everything that came in an expansion pack in The Sims 3 because I don't play it anymore and haven't played it in years, so yeah. But the main focus is the fact that, let's just say, even if everything in Get to Work expansion matched up to, did we have an expansion in The Sims 3 about working? Whatever, let's just pretend we did. Like, okay, the amount we get in expansion packs in Sims 4 is the same as what we get in The Sims 3. Okay? We still only have 2 expansion packs in 2 years versus, like, 2 in the first month The Sims 3 was out. Like, what we have for content, not counting stuff packs and everything, because we already know my feelings on those. Like, I actually like them better than the store and everything. And I know technically we don't have the same amount of content. Why did you get up from your table? You're not supposed to do that and be rude and talk to them. Okay, let's just end our meal, because you just got up and randomly talked to random people, and our friend left, so. I was like, let's leave! Can we just go home and not pay? Would they come after us? That would be awesome. Okay, we're gonna go home now. Yeah, my meal was actually not bad for 60 bucks. I mean, you know, legit. For 2 people, and the experimental meal, she was quite pleased with it. Unlike the last time where I think she wanted to gag on whatever the hell we gave her. She was like, oh, this is gross. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't, even with the stuff packs included, well, we get more stuff packs, a lot more stuff packs now, because there's usually one a month than we did in The Sims 3. But between expansion packs and game packs, like actual gameplay, not objects and some clothes and stuff like that, not decorative stuff and clothes that are really not functional, if you think about it, gameplay items or mechanics, I don't even think what we have in The Sims 4 so far compares to what we had in The Sims 3 in the first year. So unless they're planning on The Sims 4 lasting like 10 goddamn years, how are we, I think that's my stress factor, is how are we ever going to get the same amount of content? And I guess it's just because, like, a lot of things that I've seen is people like, oh, well, they don't intend to give it, you know, it's totally different. It's not really The Sims. It's not the same thing that we've had. And I'm like, well, that's really annoying, because you should have called it something else. Like, you shouldn't have called it, like, The Sims. You should have called it, like, you know, Party Time with My Friends or something, because you damn well know that there are people that have been playing this game from the beginning. And even if there are people who are planning it and are brand new, oh, God, were we almost late to work? Oh, thank God, we must have left just in time. Okay, well. Good thing she went to work. She must have gone to work as soon as we loaded the house. Totally forgot that she had to go to work. Oopsie, that's my bad. But she made it, so we're good. Are you going to do anything, honey? You're just going to hang out? You're just going to stand there? you know, maybe that's it. And maybe it's just because I'm being old and crotchety, like, damn kids, get off my lawn, give me what I expect to see in The Sims. That, you know, you just feel bitter being cut out. You know what I mean? It happens with anything. Like, hey, I'm hanging out with my friends and I have this great group of friends, but they cut me out because I don't like to do, they've decided they're gonna, you know, now go bowling with midgets, and I don't believe in bowling with midgets because I feel it's offensive to midgets, and so they cut me out of the group. You know what I'm saying? Like, something like that. Like, you're just, you know, we're going in different directions. So I just kind of feel like that's what they're doing with The Sims, is they're just kind of like going in a different direction, and I'm one of those people who's like, I'm bitchy about that because I want it to be the same. And I really wish I could go back to The Sims 3 if that's the way it's going to be, because then I would at least have, you know, my animals, and I would have my witches and werewolves and all that stuff. But after you look at these graphics, I mean, it's not so much the objects, but it's the people. It's the Sims themselves. Like, after you see this, I can't go back to The Sims 3 because they just look like complete and utter crap. Like they do. And in The Sims, when the time of The Sims 3, I thought they were like phenomenal and great, and like I'm sure I would feel, you know, if there ever was a Sims 5, which I'm doubting at this point. But you know what I mean? Like, I would probably feel the same way. Like, oh my god, these guys look like shit compared to The Sims 5. You know what I mean? So I just can't go back to The Sims 3, because like going back, I would be like, I'm so depressed at the graphics that I lost. Like, but I wish I could, because just the stuff we had was so much more fun, and, you know, but I really do hope that they pick it up and they step up their game. And, you know, maybe the first couple of years was just really difficult, and maybe next year they start picking up more stuff, you know, and they start actually giving us at least 2 expansion packs and stop rehashing the same things, because I just feel like this year, I feel like the first year of The Sims, not quite, I mean, you know, like, the first few months and everything seemed to be a little bit better, you know? I don't feel like, maybe that's because I didn't play until after, till Outdoor Retreat was already out. Like, I didn't start playing until, what, like, February or March? Like, after it came out? Like, I didn't play right away. I didn't play right away because I was like, they don't have pools, which kind of sucks, but I could live without that. You know, because I figured it would be added eventually. But they didn't have ghosts, and I was like, nah, I'm out. Psh. I was like the toddler people are, but I was with ghosts. I was like, psh, flip this disc. I'm out. I'm not. You're not gonna touch this train wreck. I don't have ghosts. But we got ghosts, so I'm happy. So I was like, oh, we got ghosts. They added them. Cool. Oh no, are you sick? Oh, Earl, let's order you some medicines. Let's see. Let's order you some medicines. More choices. Order. Purchase medicines. Well, I'm going to purchase 2 medicines. You know what? Let's purchase a couple, because let's purchase 3 in case somebody else gets sick. And let's take some medicine, even though you now seem to be okay. So I don't know why we're taking medicine. You didn't seem to be sick at all, so I don't know why I took that. Good. Don't get anyone else sick, Earl. You hear me? Don't you get anyone else in this house sick. Don't get anyone sick. Can you change outfits? Seriously, I can't handle you wearing that. I mean, I get that's your workwear, and it totally looks like something Earl would wear because it's a little frumpy and, like, a little too baggy, but, you know. But, like, he just needs to, we need to just put you back in your normal clothes. The good news is it's Friday for The Sims. It's actually Sunday for you guys. It's Saturday for me. It's really confusing, isn't it? It's Friday for The Sims, it's Saturday for me, and it's Sunday for you guys. Wibbly wobbly timey wimey funness. Hi. But you know. Anyway, so the good news is next week when we come into this game, we'll have some time to be able to spend with Astrid and Brooke. Maybe we'll take them to the park or play with them together. Oh, look at this! I love it! It's purple! It's great. No, we're not going out. Sorry. First of all, we're a teenager. We should be going to the club. Second of all, we're about to end this part. So, they always call to hang out when I'm about to end. But what I was saying is next week when we come back, we can have the kids kind of hang out and we can get some time with Astrid and Brooke as opposed to kind of just following Hannah around because she was the only one home today. So, yeah. We'll have a couple of days to spend with Astrid before she ages up. And what are we down to, like 5 days now? We got like 4 to 5 parts left, guys, so I can't even believe that. So we will probably, yeah, make it to the end of September, maybe. So that's kind of like, wow. Success. Maybe by then we'll know if we are getting a city expansion pack. Got no ideas for anything like that because I really just, you know? So, which is good because I really don't have room for anything right now. I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do when Trailer Park Teens ends up because that's like a really short one just to kind of fill in until I can figure out what I want to do. But I was really hoping we'd have a expansion pack that kind of went with one of my LP ideas, but it does not appear that that was. Why is she? All right, I gotta go now before I'm just gonna flip my desk in a minute. Like, seriously? It's the game and it's custom content, but sigh. Let's sigh. Anyway, I will see you guys next time and we'll hang out with the kids. So remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.